As you notice, I draw the trajectory for the linear animation so we know how far apart we're going to move the object from post to post. If the movement from one post to the next post is a short space, a small space, means that it's going to move slow. The farther away one post is from the next in the space, the faster it's gonna move. Remember, I want you to apply a slow out, so starting from a slow go faster, as well to apply a slow in from faster to slower. The first thing that we need to do is to open the application, stop motion application. There, open a window where we can select a new project, new movie. So we click that and we have a new movie. Now, before start shooting, we're gonna go to settings and we're gonna select the first one, that is the frame rate per second. So we're gonna select this. You can move and select different frame rate per second, but what I want you to choose is 24 frame per second as you were filming an actual movie. The way that you know which frame per second you selected is because there is an orange line and you have to align the number, the frame per second that you want with that orange line. The next feature is to use fade, but we're not going to use that now. This is the aspect ratio. The one I want you to choose is the first one, HD, is 16:9. Next, we're not going to choose any foreground, so the first one is okay. The next one is filter. We're not going to choose any filter either. 4K, we're going to choose HD. The last one, we're going to choose to loop when finished playing the movie. Okay, done. The next feature that I would like to show you is the camera setting. You press the camera and then you can press here to have more setting and you select the camera. You can select rear or front. We have the rear camera, it's better quality usually, and then you can press mode. For this first exercise, we're going to leave it in auto mode. And this is the speed that the movie is going to play back. We're going to leave it at 1. And this is, we need to flip the image that we see through the camera. In this case, we don't need to flip it. So we're going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to put down. This red button is the one that we're going to press in order to take a picture, the first picture for our animation. I have connected here my headphones to be able to take a picture here, only pressing the sound, the volume actually. So I press the volume here, I'm taking a picture, okay? You can see here how it's changing the picture frame. Another way that I can do it is just pressing this button, but I have to make sure that I do not move the camera when I press the button. So let's start with our exercise. As I said before, you can't just press here. You have to be very careful not to move the camera. So that is the first picture. I want to do 2 per pose. So I'm going to click my headphone and take a second picture. Then I'm going to move to the object to the second line, the second space, and I'm going to take again 2 photos. So 1, 2. I'm going to move to the next space and I'm going to take another 2 pictures. 1, 2. Next one. One, 2. And I'm gonna continue doing the same. The important thing here is you realize that it depends how far apart the post, one post is from the other, is gonna be the final speed of the object. 1, 2. I see, I'll take another one. There it is. We're filming in twos, mean that we're taking 2 pictures for each one of the poses. Okay? 1, 2. Make sure that you press well the button in the headphone because sometimes it doesn't work very well. There it is. One, two. So I move another 2, another here. And if you notice here, there is this is to create an onion skin or ghost that you can see the previous movement where the where this pepper was before. So I'm going to take another 2. I'm going to move forward to the next line because we're doing the linear trajectory. In this case, we have the trajectory on the ground, on the table, because the first animation that we are doing. But in the next animation, you're not going to have the trajectory in the same pictures that you have the animation. One, 2. Next line, and we're going to slow down the movement. 1, 2. As you notice, I'm moving the object very small spaces between the previous pose to the next because we're getting to a stop. One, 2. One, 2. Two. And the last one, I want to take 6 pictures to show that got to a stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To play, to see how it's played, we press this here, and then we press here the play button. Okay, play one more time. So you can see how the object accelerate and decelerate when get to stop at the end. Okay, how to export this? So I'm gonna click here, and then I have to click select here. I have to select the movie, and I go to this box with an arrow, and I'm gonna say export movie. And in this case, I want to export that to a box. Okay, all files, animation, class exercise, linear animation, and I'm gonna save it here. Okay, upload. So in that way, I'm gonna upload my movie for the first exercise, and that's it. And then I can go to Box and change the name for your last names.